This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Roberto, and it's been a long 12 years without NHL players at the Winter Olympics. But we officially have best-on-best Olympic men's hockey starting tomorrow. And we cannot be more excited. Now, we've been celebrating the return for a few days now. But above all, we're hoping to celebrate another Olympic gold medal for Canada in both men's and women's hockey. Now, the women are playing the US right now, basically when we post this show. So we can't update you on that. So let's focus on the men's team before they focus on their journey to gold. Now, they don't get going until Thursday against Czechia. In the last two Olympics featuring NHL players, Canada took home the gold. But how are their chances looking this time around? Well, on the one hand, the Canadians have to be feeling good coming off that Four Nations face-off win. As in the only true best-on-best tournament of the 2020s, they've found a way to come out on top. But on the other hand, it was a narrow victory to say the least. If it had not been for Jordan Binnington's heroic saves in the final, Team USA would have won it all. So heading into this one, it does really feel like it's going to be Canada and the US once again. But they will need strong goaltending, an area where they're actually one of the weakest in this field. And it was great goaltending that was a huge help in 2010, and arguably won them a gold in 2014. Just look at these numbers. But can they get that type of performance again? All three of their Olympic goalies have won Stanley Cups. But as I said before, when looking at the other team's goalies, they're going to need some firepower for the offense to win this thing. You can watch Canada open up their tournament against Czechia on TSN and CBC Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. But let's stick on the ice and look at the USA men's team, specifically their captain, Auston Matthews, who truly has a ton on the line when it comes to legacy in this tournament. Because while NHL playoff success has eluded him his entire career, would an Olympic gold medal completely change how he's viewed? Which also brings up an important question. Why is a guy with only 2 playoff series wins in his entire career the captain of such a prestigious Olympic team? And this is an American squad that has definitely underachieved. And now we're led by a captain who is the ultimate playoff underachiever, which is really irritating to say out loud because the script was clearly written as shots fired to me and the entire league. But what's even weirder is they have 2 guys on the squad who've both won cups in Jack Eichel and Matthew Tkachuk. So it's kind of weird to see, like, why wasn't Matthew Tkachuk selected as captain? What's that about? With more on what these Olympics could mean for Matthew's legacy, here's Eddie Olczyk with the guys from Overdrive.
If he has a great tournament and he has a massive moment in a gold medal winning game, how much do you think that will change the reputation of Matthews in the States, Canada, throughout the NHL? And you know this city pretty well. How do you think Toronto might react?
Well, I agree with you that the way that he played in overtime in that game, the Four Nations Championship was on his stick, and he had some great chances. That's all you want. You want your best players to have a chance to be able to do it. So, kudos to him and creating a chance. Would it change? I would say, yeah. I would say a lot of people, and rightfully so, is if he comes up large on the biggest stage and is right in the middle of something great for Team USA. Is that I think whatever doubters people may have, I think it probably should back off a tad. But again, this is the Olympics, and then once you get back and put on the blue and white, people are just going to be worried about one thing: is when's the next time the Leafs are going to make a serious run and eventually win the Stanley Cup.
And we have breaking news. Toronto Raptors forward Brandon Ingram has officially been named an All-Star, the second selection of his career, as he will be replacing Steph Curry, who will miss the All-Star game with a knee injury. So Toronto now sends 2 All-Stars to LA in Ingram and Scotty Barnes. Time now for our favorite segment on yours, that we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
And I hope the person that plans future All-Star weekend events is watching us right now, because the KHL has a goalie hardest shots competition, and yes, it's everything you'd imagine.
Теперь посмотрим силу броска. Вот! Ничего себе! Щелчка решил! Броска! Смотрим, бросок за Кафукали! Под перекладину и 83!
Oh, wow. No, it wasn't as fast. Okay, here we go. Third goalie. Oh, he missed it!
Нефтехимика его сейчас поддерживают
No!
Очень хороший, мощный сезон. Выдает пока Филипп Долганов. Это будет что-то с чем-то тоже. Разгон очень серьезный. Баба! 106! 106! И это просто зашаталась у ГМК-арена от зрительского. Вот этого сумасшедшего давления аплодисментов. Это первое место. Владимир Гаус.
way. That is so entertaining. Of course, the last guy got it. He put his whole body into that, baby. Oh, God, I love goalies. He's a 2-time gold medalist and has 7 Olympic medals over his prolific Olympic career, which ties him with Penny Oleksiak as Canada's most decorated Olympian ever. TSN continues to celebrate Black History Month by looking at the legacy of Andre de Grasse.
This young man is the future of Canadian sprinting. Sorry. Congrats, man. Congrats.
Did you even know who he was when the season started?
No. But man, listen. Great job. That's all I can say. Well done, man. Well done. Well done. Well done.
When the lights shine the brightest, Andre de Grasse is at his best. The 3-time Olympian became the first Canadian to win an Olympic medal in all 3 sprinting events during the Rio Games in 2016. He did it again at the Tokyo Games. And in Paris, de Grasse cemented his legacy, anchoring the men's 4x100-meter relay to a gold medal. That was his second Olympic gold. The first was in Tokyo, where he won the 200-meter final, setting a new national record of 19.62 seconds in the process. De Grasse didn't start sprinting until he was 17 years old, but his natural talent was undeniable. And the Markham, Ontario native fears no one. De Grasse earned Canada's first Olympic medal in the men's 100-meter since Donovan Bailey in 1996, and he pushed Usain Bolt to the limit in the 200-meter semis in Rio. With a total of 7 medals along with swimmer Penny Oleksiak, Andre de Grasse shares the title of Canada's all-time most decorated Olympian. Nobody has more.
And honestly, every single time I've met Andre, he's been nothing but pleasant and kind. Like, he's just a good all-around human. So, love to be honoring him today. That's it for me today. We're back, baby. Back in our home base. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. Have a good one.